My name is Taylor Moyer. I went to Northwest State, putting me on the spot here. I went to Northwest State and graduated in 2010, and I got an Associate of Arts in Historic Preservation. I was really unsure about my path after high school, and sometimes people talk about the expense of college and university life, and I found that Northwest State provided me a really reasonable cost to get my education started. And I thought that was really important. The other thing is I was really unsure about if university life and college life was really for me or not. And when we think about the expensive cost of college, that's pretty nerve-wracking for a young 17, 18-year-old to be making a really momentous decision like that and going off to the university life and paying so much money. So when I looked at Northwest State, I was really impressed with their programming they had. I thought it was a really, really nice campus. And I thought, I'm going to give that a try and go out there. But for me, I felt like it was a great way to get my start and really build some confidence for myself. When I was in grade school, I always enjoyed history. I always enjoyed it through high school. And then I was very, very fortunate to take a field trip to Sauter Village, which is not too far away from Northwest State. And I broke the rules. And I broke away from my tour group and I slipped off into the HR department, and I literally asked if there were any jobs available. And they were like, yes, we're looking for seasonal help. And I applied, and Sauter Village hired me. And as a high school student, I was so happy and enthusiastic to be working at Sauter Village on the weekends. So that when I started looking at my next stages of life, I was like, I should be doing something in the history field. And Northwest State had history programs and history classes. And I thought, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna give that a try. I would not be where I am today without Northwest State. And I really do mean that. I struggled academically with my math particularly. I struggled all through middle school. I struggled through high school. And of course, I knew that would carry over into my college life. And I struggled. And Northwest State at that time, I hope you still have it, had a fantastic free tutoring program that you could go and get the assistance that you needed. I felt like my professors, anytime my teachers, I would go to their office hours. They were so easy to find because it was Northwest State Community College. You didn't have to walk all the way across campus and hope that you found them at the right time. They were so easily accessible. And I just remember their doors always being open, and I could meet with them. And I really do mean it. I don't know if I would be where I would be today had Northwest State not provided me the tools to really master. And I don't know if I fully mastered my mathematics, right? It's still a struggle for me. But Northwest State, I truly could go on and on and on about how they set me up for success, particularly where it came in the areas where I was struggling. So immediately after I graduated, I went to Bowling Green State University. And I really do truly feel like that step would not have been possible for me because I finally felt like I had the confidence in myself academically to say, okay, I mastered the mathematics. I've mastered these other courses, psychology. I took that at Northwest State, some economic courses, and I can transfer. I've got my associate's degree. So I've already done one degree. Why can't I do another? And I went to Bowling Green State University where I got my Bachelor's of Science in Adolescent Young Adult History Education, and I got my minor in history. And today I'm coming to you from my classroom at Toledo School for the Arts, where I have been in public school education now for 13 years. And that next step to Bowling Green State University, I truly can't thank Northwest State enough for providing me the confidence to be able to be the educator I am today. I recommend Northwest State to other students. I think everybody always talks about money. It's obviously very affordable. I think actually, most importantly, I found that word community was very much present for me there. I didn't feel like a walking dollar sign or a number. I always had a very personal relationship with my teachers. I felt that they did genuinely care for me. And it's not to say that at another university they don't. But at Northwest State Community College, that community aspect was so evident from sitting and eating lunch with other peers, going into my office hours with a teacher, having lunch with them to talk through maybe a paper or an assignment. I felt like they were always very responsive to me. If I had a question, a comment, or a concern about my coursework, they were willing to email me, willing to work with me, and really set me up for success. I always felt that I was valuable and worthy of their time, if that makes sense, and that I wasn't being a burden to them. I never ever got that feeling. I just felt the education, the seriousness of it mixed with the fun, really made for a great experience.